The modern American fulfillment center operates as a high-speed, sleep-deprived biomechanical system. It is a tightly packed grid where human workers and autonomous machines share the exact same floor, dodging each other thousands of times a shift. In 1942, Isaac Asimov established a famous science fiction ideal known as the first law of robotics. A robot may not injure a human being. On today's logistics floors, that ideal collides with a grim reality. Storage-related incidents currently account for 8% of all warehouse fatalities, with improperly maintained systems causing thousands of severe workplace injuries every single year. Corporate giants like Amazon and Walmart have deployed automation on a massive scale to handle high-density distribution, but these facilities also consistently report disproportionately high injury rates among their human crews. The core occupational safety rules governing these massive facilities were written for a completely different era of physical labor, back when hazards were strictly mechanical failures, like a tipped forklift or a collapsed pallet. Technology has rapidly outpaced legislation. Federal regulators are now caught in a unique crisis, forced to police 21st century robotics using 20th century laws. If you look through the Federal Occupational Safety and Health Administration Code, you will notice a glaring omission. There is no explicit robot standard on the books. Regulators have to enforce safety through a powerful legal workaround, Section 5A1, known as the General Duty Clause. This specific section mandates that employers provide a workplace entirely free from recognized hazards. To legally define a recognized hazard in modern robotics, OSHA issues citations based on industry consensus standards, specifically relying on the ANSI/RIA R15.06 framework as their technical blueprint. This framework sets the rules for collaborative robots, or cobots. It requires strict protocols like the safety-rated monitored stop, a mechanism where the machine must instantly freeze the moment a human breaches its digital workspace. The code also mandates a power and force limiting failsafe. Torque sensors inside the robot's joints must constantly detect human resistance. If physical contact occurs, the system is programmed to absorb the energy and halt all momentum before the impact causes a crushing injury. Mechanical safety relies entirely on programming microsecond sensor reactions to protect the fragile human body moving around it. Physical strikes are only a fraction of the risk on the floor. Regulators are pivoting to audit the invisible software governing the warehouse, algorithmic management. This visualization maps a proprietary surveillance metric called time off task, or TOT. These algorithms track every single second a worker is not actively scanning or moving inventory. Looking at this line graph of a rolling 5-week average, we can see how the target rate operates. The software optimizes output by continuously raising the expected quota, effectively trapping workers in the bottom 25th percentile and forcing them to match infinite machine efficiency. The human body cannot sustain this pacing. Workers operating under algorithmic quotas suffer from chronic ergonomic stressors, extreme burnout, and skyrocketing rates of musculoskeletal disorders. Legislators are directly targeting these algorithms. California led the charge with Assembly Bill 701, creating a legislative blueprint that evolved into the proposed Federal Warehouse Worker Protection Act. This act explicitly prohibits automated terminations and outlaws any digital quota that prevents a human from taking a basic bathroom or rest break. The algorithm dictating a human's speed poses a far greater threat to occupational health than any physical autonomous robot navigating the aisles. OSHA is executing a massive counteroffensive to the warehousing injury crisis. They have launched a multi-year national emphasis program aimed specifically at the distribution sector. Under this program, the scope of an audit is intentionally broad. A routine inspection triggered by a minor forklift violation can legally expand into a full facility systemic review. Modern safety professionals must now operate as data scientists. They are auditing complex sensor logic, evaluating detailed maintenance logs, and scrutinizing algorithmic pacing software right alongside standard physical gear. The logistics industry is being forced to engineer machines and software that respect hard biological limits. As the physical steel cages around industrial robots disappear, regulatory scrutiny is aggressively expanding to ensure that these new collaborative environments do not collapse into catastrophic ones. If you work in logistics or warehousing, how do robotic pacing and algorithmic quotas actually impact your daily shifts? Tell us down in the comments. And if you want to understand the hidden mechanics driving occupational safety, robotics, and OSHA regulations, subscribe to the channel. We will see you in the next deep dive.